What's up, guys? We're going to do an archer attack video today. Attack 3 random castles, all with 1,000 crowns or over. This time we're going to start off with Krogo. Castle level is obviously a 30, with 1,169 crowns. Good amount of loot, although I'm not sure if I'll be able to loot him or not. I have not attacked anyone in a very long time, so we'll see how good I even am at this game anymore. But just going to jump in here. Not sure if I'm going to talk about the defense side or the attacking side, but either way, we're just going to kind of go here. So we do actually see a couple of these traps that I didn't really expect to see, a whole lot of these, just because I didn't think they were that good. So interesting that we see these. I'm going to use Hawk Hack here, try to get in as easy as possible. And yeah, if I can run to the side here, this is probably my best option. Just try to not take any damage while killing off the threats. The volley is obviously really good because of the cooldowns, or the lack thereof of cooldowns now. That's why I use it so often, is you can basically use volley as your main DPS skill and you just kind of throw it everywhere as you're gaining mana, because at some point once you get enough volleys out on the screen, you will actually regen mana faster than your volley costs mana, so you can just spam them all over the place. So I always start with a volley and an auto attack if I can, if I see a unit. And that was I should have died there, but that was the change that they made last week. Oh god. Although it's not really mattering, I'm still dying a lot actually. So I need to not talk and try to survive here. But yeah, I should have died twice now, but because I have seconds to press the health button, I'm basically able to stay alive. It doesn't matter that much because you only have three health potions nowadays. Alright, we're doing okay. Seems like Scorpios are actually pretty good now. They do quite a bit of damage and their utility is pretty nice. So that's something I could think about adding into my defense in the future. I actually heard that a while ago anyway. Is this the boss room? I'm not sure. Kinda looks like it could be. Yeah, it is the boss room, alright. So I don't really want to aggro the boss if I can help it right now then. I'd rather just fight him by itself. But it looks like I should be able to at least get through this castle. I used a potion a little bit too early. I thought I was going to take more damage there. I think I took more damage than I necessarily needed to in this castle, but I hopefully can be okay here. I think I'll probably time out though. So only 2 stars. If I can still actually kill it. I mean, I still might die to this boss. But yeah, the Scorpios were interesting. These traps were interesting. This is a problem with my build, is it doesn't have that much single target damage. And it looks like I might actually die to this, I'm not sure. I don't have any mana now. If I just concentrate on dodging this guy, I should be okay. There we go, I made it through. Alright, so I ended up making it, ended up looting the guy. The castle was pretty good. It was pretty interesting. I don't know if I should have taken all the damage that I did. I got hooked a couple times by Scorpios, so I'm not sure if I could have avoided that, or if I would have gotten hit by other things as well. The Scorpios were definitely the linchpin in making me use all my potions, so that might be something to incorporate into a defense that I might make in the next week or two. Definitely think about that. But yeah, we're going to jump into the next castle in just a second. Alright, next up we have Truff Aid. Castle level is obviously 30. We have 1,001 crowns. Quite a bit of stuff to loot, 50% castle win rate. I do really like the clan banners. I haven't gotten into the clan thing yet. I've really just been reading it and kind of hoping that they were going to up the amount of members you could have in one clan. But I do kind of like the clan banners, they're pretty neat. So we're going to jump into this castle, take a look at what's going on in here. I really don't like that potion thing where you can lose all of your life, and then I have like 3 seconds to press the potion button, because I should have died in that castle twice, but according to Mighty Quest now, I don't really Don't really have to do that. So he's telling me with this arrow to go this way. I don't know if I really believe him. And last castle I did only get 1 star. I could have gotten 2 by tracking down all of the mines if I wanted to do that. I must have missed a mine somewhere, but I don't really care about crowns that much. Alright, so I guess he was being honest. Telling me to go this direction. Alright, so it looks like that's a pretty good place to use my Hawk Hack. It'll get rid of almost every trap that's there. Duplicators. I do like the unit Duplicator. It's a very good unit. Alright, I'm going to use my potion there. Actually, the silences here are really good as well. I like this room maybe even better than the one that I use, just because silence is so key against these guys. Because you have to keep your distance. And yeah, I've used 2 potions in here already. I'm definitely not going to get through this castle without dying, I'm pretty sure. I actually really like the way he did this. There was only 2 silence traps, but I think there was 2 dampeners as well. And then it looks like 1 Defendatron and 3 Duplicators, I think is what he used in this room. And it worked really well. It kept me silenced almost all the time as I was trying to go to these corners and use volley and use spiral shot. I was trying to do that, and then I would have to try to escape some other way because I'd get silenced and then I'd take damage. That was kind of ridiculous. Alright. So this is one situation where I don't really agree that having skippable mobs just to defend 2 mines, I never like that. I've never been a big fan of doing that. I can see why people do it, but being able to skip, I mean, it's only 10 points, I guess, but why not have those 10 points somewhere where they have to fight them? I never really understood why someone would do that. And there's also these traps. If I want to skip mines and just go for 1 or 2 stars, since crowns don't really mean anything, I could just do that. Those things are actually pretty strong. I don't know if I still have the one that I think I built 1 of those. I mean, they're pretty strong. They do a decent amount of damage. Got a nice little Christmas tree here. It's the first time I've seen one of those. I'm already out of potions. I have to hope that this is going to be like the boss room or something. Obviously, it's not going to be. I probably have like 2 rooms before the boss room. So I'll just end up healing up when I die. Notice that I said when, not if, because I'm pretty sure I'm dead. I just took way too much damage from 1 group of Duplicators. Actually, this is the boss room. Oh god. If I wouldn't have ran into that, I might have had a fighting chance. If I wouldn't have ran directly into those bear traps, I just didn't notice them at all. Alright, I'm gonna heal up. Let's see if I would have made it through. Let's see if I can take no damage and kill these all off. So these are spawned units. I don't really want to have to fight them. He does have one of these guys. So I'll see how effective they are inside of a group. This is a fairly new defense then. Probably a matter of like hours that this defense has been up. But it looks like I probably would have been able to get through this if I wouldn't have walked on those bear traps, because I'm not really taking a whole lot of damage. The main reason is that you really do need to have a lot of traps in your boss room. If you have a lot of open space like this, it's always very easy to just stutter step around something and kill it, especially, as you can see, Baron Snarlybone that really just sits in the same place, so I can drop volleys on his head and just auto-attack him to death. So you can see I really didn't take hardly any damage, so I would have been able to survive there if I didn't walk directly on those bear traps, but other than the boss room, I thought the castle was pretty good. I don't know what was going on. Actually, no, he spawns these puppeteers. Never mind. So yeah, pretty cool. So we're gonna find a 3rd and final castle for this video, and jump. All right, and lastly we have Numb the Fear. Castle level is obviously a 30, and we have 1,009 crowns. This defense looks like it's been up for a while. It's only got a 10% win rate. We'll see how easy or difficult it is. I don't always think that the win rates are the easiest, like the best way of telling how good a defense is. I'm sure mine is probably green as well, just because I've had the castle up for so long that it tends to tends to lose more than it wins, but you can still have some solid designs going on in castles like this. So let's jump into it and see what's going on.
Let's get him, Mr. Pointy.
A lot of people using these sadistic cannons and other things like that. I've never really been a big fan of them because they take so long to shoot, but they are decent for space control. I'm definitely going to go ahead and wait for this trap to go away. No reason for me to go through this right now. This is going to be dangerous. Never mind. Yeah, maybe it's dangerous. Guess I'll use a potion. Since I would have died there. I could have gotten away from that. I've gotten away from traps like this before. Since I was able to get up and roll away, and they missed their first shot, I should have easily been able to roll into them, use Spiral Shot, and get away. But I didn't use Spiral Shot quick enough. That's just me not playing much recently. Alright, I need to go into this. We're gonna go forward if I can. There we go. Once we get forward here, I think that it'll be fairly easy. But let's see. I just really need to create space with these, killing off these barricades and stuff like that. And make sure I don't reset their life, and it should be fairly straightforward. Alright. So basically, this castle is similar to mine in that Derplicators are pretty amazing units. I did like the Jimbo thing. I do like Jimbos. I wonder if they buffed his damage, because it seems like he's one-shotting me more often than he used to. Because they nerfed him a little while back. He used to, in closed beta, always one-shot you. Almost always, rather. And then they nerfed him. I wonder if he got buffed again. I'll have to test his damage. They do a lot of stealth changes to creatures and traps and things. Even though I haven't seen anything done to Jimbo, he might be good enough to start using again. I've seen him in the last 2 castles, so things that I have seen in these couple of castles that I haven't used in a very long time are Jimbos, those big traps, and then Scorpios, and in this case it's a lot of Hungerbox, but he is still weak to crowd control though. As you could see there, I had a Jimbo right up next to me that entire fight, but just because I was using Spiral Shot at the right times, I was able to get away from that. Also, another reason that Jimbo is less good now than he used to be is that you're always going to be able to use a potion. Like, I don't think there should be a situation where you can't use a potion and you die beforehand, unless you're really slow on your keyboard. You should never be able to at least expect that when you're building a defense that someone's not going to be able to. So that burst type of damage that Jimbo is known for is just not as good as it used to be. Because you're not going to get those kills. That maybe they have 3 potions left, but you get 2 simultaneous strikes, and end up killing them. That's probably never going to happen. So I had to use that 1 potion where I technically should have died, but because of the change, I was able to do this. I should probably try to not time out. All right, there we go. I'm gonna 3-star this one. So yeah, I have noticed a few things that maybe I could try to build a defense with. It would take me quite a bit of time to test everything out and see how exactly it would work. I even forgot this was in the game. I haven't played in so long, and I haven't really attacked in even longer than... I built like 2 defenses since I've attacked, because I just don't really like the turbo. I don't really like hardly any of this. For some reason, you actually can't roll inside of the end rooms anymore. That was a different change as well. It's kind of interesting. I don't know why they did that, but either way, that's going to be it for this video. It was pretty interesting. I might do another one of these at some point, and I might also build a castle of some kind. It might be similar. I might still use Derplicators because I think they're really good units, possibly the best unit in the game right now. Merklers are obviously good as well. But I kind of want to try some things with maybe some Scorpios with my Derplicators. I think that could be pretty useful. So that's going to be it for this one, though. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time.